I'll go first. Conjure ship. Okay, so here's how it works.
Can you, real quick, Shen, can you remind me what the homework is? Like, can you say the prompt out?
Oh my God.
Come up with a spell that has been attempted to be cast. Let me find it.
Riku, you're
Yes,
laughing a
I've
lot
done
over
it.
there for Miss fucking didn't do the homework. That's a little, lot of.
I at least I at least owned up to it. Okay.
Describe a spell that is theoretically possible and someone has attempted to cast at least once but has never successfully produced. Describe the previous failed attempts at casting the spell.
Okay.
So, what was yours say?
Conjure ship. It could technically be done. However, previously it has not lasted long enough. So, let's say like middle of the night, the boat just disappears in the crew sinks.
You mean to tell me it's like Naruto's fucking shadow clone jutsu and they ran out of
I was gonna
pizzazz?
say so the spell works, but there's unintentionally a duration on it that isn't meant to be there.
That sucks. It's like you can. It's very much a monkey paw spell. You can have a ship at any point, and it's very useful because
you can't. Yeah, you can conjure it. You can't
you
keep it.
the name of the spell is not conjure ship, it's borrow a ship, and everyone seems to forget that part, but they just learn it. They teach it to you as you can get a free ship, but it's called borrowing a ship for a reason. You get it for about 20. Yeah, you lease a ship.
It uses the same basis as like summoning creatures from other planes. You're summoning a ship from the boat dimension.
That other party
works
is
on it.
pissed.
Yeah, it eventually has to go back.
It's a joint custody. The other fucking crew of sailors will randomly have their boat disappear on them in the same way when yours goes away. Remember how pissed you are when the ship disappears? Imagine how they felt when their ship disappeared. The spell is called time ship, like timeshare ship. It's the same. It's just the same ship, but it goes through the 12 realms, and everyone's like, "Where the fuck is this fucking ship going?" It's like I've cast it 19 times, but it keeps leaving at different times too. It's not a specific duration. It could be 10 seconds, it could be 20 years. The ship just disappears at some point, and it's fucking like, where does it go? Where do you go when I talk to you? I feel like you're so distant. Like you and the ship, you're in your own little world. I feel like I can't.
Why the fuck am I getting dragged into this?
Why am I catching strays?
Why am I catching strays? What the hell?
I feel like I don't know you anymore.
I feel like I just sit here and I let you talk. That's what I do. And you're over here like, where the fuck do you go, dude?
The only thing that Shanna said that has stuck with me over the years is, remember when we used to play Paladins? Because I do. I went through my Steam library, and the last time I played Paladins was 2021. So it's been about 3 years since I've touched it. And I remember I was playing... Zay, what's the skin you use where it's a, forgive me, I don't know the name of it, but the Bionicle furry, where it's like it's like a wolf, but its skin is like robot. It's like a rave dog. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like that furry art thing where you draw an OC.
Oh, it's what's her name? The one that turns everything dark. That has the Maeve skin. I think that's what he's talking about.
It's like a DJ skin.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Name for robot furry. There's a term for it, and that's what the Maeve skin. It's an android. Protogen, yes. Maeve skin is a fucking protogen, and I remember making that comment because you told me what a protogen was, and I was like, "What the hell is it? What is a protogen? I've never heard of it." And I looked it up. I was like, "Oh, that is what that is. It's a furry. It's like a little dog or a fox, but it's a robot dog, and it literally looks like the fucking what's that little dog toy from the '90s? It's like it flips, it barks, it's Sparky. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of those." And it's fucking, it's like that. But I'll never forget because Zay was playing that skin, right? And fucking Riku was playing some healer that I couldn't figure out. And then Shen was, wow. I don't know how any of them work. And then Shen opened up. Shen opened up a fucking it was some tank, it was some big dude with a fucking huge spear, and I remember I was like going off, I was saying stuff, I was joking, I was doing the thing where I'll like reference stuff to myself in call, and I'll just keep going. And I was like, you know what I mean, Shen? And you're like, how the fuck is anyone supposed to know what you're talking about? You do like 50 references a second. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about. No one even knows when you're gonna breathe next. How the hell are we supposed to focus, zone in, or pay attention, or even respond to anything you say? What you do is like what a fucking like Greyhound does at the track. I don't understand how you expect us to keep up when you're like designed by God to not stop talking. Like, where is our point to talk? And I was like, he's right. And I listened to Basket Case by Green Day. I like cried in my shower. I was like, he's so right. I don't let anyone in. I just push people out by making all these jokes. It was so funny at the time because Shen just like hit me sideways with that comment, and I was like, holy fuck, you're right.
Not to build on to what you're saying, my PC monitors did just turn off because I haven't touched them.
It's been 20 minutes, Jackson.
God, we're
Anyways, yes. Anyways, yeah, I'm perfectly functional. I'm great.
That's like saying we're like functioning alcoholics. Like, they don't seem to be suffering from it at all. They seem to be having a great time, you know?
It's not the drunk drivers, it's the drunk crashers that are the problem. Anyway, so Riku, you said you don't have your homework?
No.
Shame.
Well, at least I admitted it instead of trying to
is
hide
fair.
it and scramble
What
for it.
does that mean?
Also, Zay, take a second inspiration because I don't think you used yours last time.
I did not. I don't think I even made a roll. Actually,
No.
too.
Yeah, that
Not
session was a lot of role playing, to be fair.
Yeah, too bad it wasn't role playing with an L. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I need to get you into that Discord with my friends so I can start putting you in the quiet zone.
Is that the one that you jokingly added me to like 4 times, and then instead of me leaving, you
Yeah.
kicked me because you didn't want me to be in there?
No, I think at one point I did specifically invite you so I could kick you, and I think I told you that was the reason I was inviting you.
Gaggle of goons. Third.
Yes, I
Okay,
remember
invalid invite. This user is banned from this guild. Okay.
That's
All
fine.
right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So how are your guys' day going? So my spell is going to be we look up at God and shake fist, and the DM gets 2 physical points of damage. And their balls shrink a little bit.
Ban you.
That's a great fucking question.
How to unban someone from a Discord server. Thank you, Google. Right-click the server.
I wouldn't take notes.
Oh, hold on.
This is also how to ban somebody. Pay attention.
Right-click on the server.
It's like the ban logs in the settings, I think they're doing.
No, it's not showing up.
Damn, it must have been so long ago. We don't even have a record of you being banned. Oh, well,
Oh,
sorry.
there we go. Oh yeah, there's only 2 bans. You and some guy named the Dude.
That was my alt.
Was that you?
That was me. You banned me twice from your Discord.
Damn,
I didn't say
that was
anything the
bad.
first time because it was my fucking alt.
Was that?
Was that you? I remember at one point, one of my friend Josh, I was hanging out with like Sarah. I actually don't know if Sarah was there. I remember I was hanging out with Shane and Josh, and Josh at one point was like, "I want to just go into Discord and start fucking with people."
I
And
heard the story.
And Shane was like, "Oh, dude, I got you." And I was playing a game, and I remember just alt tabbing and going over to check the join notifications for Sarah's server, and seeing that Josh had joined, and I instantly banned him
It's so funny.
A godsend.
because I knew he was gonna. He asked why I did that to him, and he was like, and I told him because the joke, like, it's fine now, but you're gonna take the joke too far. And he immediately started saying about how he was gonna post like gore in general chat and upload like fucked up porn. And even Shane, who was on his side, was like, "Okay, yeah, you should have done that. That's fair."
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think he was serious about it, but it's hard to tell with Josh.
Loose
That man's
cannon.
gonna be a
Loose
doctor.
cannon.
That man's gonna be a doctor. I think he is a doctor.
coming home from a hard day's work at a, year 2 of the residency, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know what I feel like doing? I'm gonna go on to forums and troll people. Like, I think there was a South Park joke of like the most horrific person, like the most offensive, awful, racist, whatever person on the forum. He'll go outside and he'll like smell the flowers and frolic and shit. Like, he just like purges it out of his system so he can be a normal functioning person in society. I think that's kind of what Josh is going through with like year 2 of like a residency as a medical practitioner. He's like, I gotta get this out of my fucking system if I'm gonna be any kind of reputable caregiver, if I'm gonna be a licensed, earning like a healer. I need to be on my fucking game. So in order to do that,
well, he's not gonna be that kind of doctor. He has straight up said like, yeah, I'm just going into plastic surgery and I'm gonna be rich.
that's a healer of nobody.
He has no intention of like making the world better. He's just like, it's the easiest, it's the quickest way to make.
Granted, I didn't assume he was going to be researching. I didn't think he was going to be researching cancer, but I assumed like some form of practice, not just like, hey, what's going on? I got this fucking goiter. I'd get on the table. Like, that doesn't, yes, that can heal people in some sense, but like as far as like medicine goes, like that's kind of like lowest bracket, like above the untouchables. Like if you were to consider all forms of medicine, plastic surgery is like, yeah, most providers don't cover that, so you're on your own there, Chief. Like, I recognize like reconstructive surgery could be additional on top of cosmetic. I can understand like say breast reduction, or someone has a cleft palate, or if there's like a burn victim and they have to do a crazy big skin graft. Yes, that's plastic surgery. But like I feel like by and large the majority of plastic surgery is like purely cosmetic, and like it kind of lends to not only the avarice of the people who seek it, but also the people who like will it. Like Josh specifically wants to go into that, not radiology because it's easy, no, plastic surgery because of the money. So yeah, dude, the insurance on this shit is buku. It's so funny to me. Like they can't, like, do you think other doctors are like, oh, he's a plastic surgeon? Like, he's not a senator, he's a state senator. That dude doesn't have any power. He's barely a fucking senator. Like, it's one of those. It feels like where it's like, yeah, we consider you, we allow you into the throne room, but we don't consider you the rank of master, like you're technically a doctor, but not with any of its perks. You don't get invited to the doctor's ball. You don't go to the fundraisers, the functions, the charity events. You stay home with your stupid little fucking plastic lip.
Anyways, I started just holding down the period button in our Discord messages, not even like near the end of how long you were talking there, and this is how many I got.
I don't see it.
It's in our messages.
It's not. I'm looking at your messages, not. Oh. Want to hear my spell?
Yeah.
It's like Dome of Silence, but it only affects one person. The problem is they haven't quite figured out how to reverse it. So it's not that the spell fails, it's that it's like Flint Lockwood's spray-on shoes. Like, it works technically how it's supposed to, but it does not have like a duration. The spell in of its sense is more like it's not a cantrip. It's like a level 6 spell. And it like causes like the flow of your cosmic energy cannot be reversed. Like like the cone of silence is more like it's like a sphere around your lungs, and you can't like protrude air to talk. It like shackles your vocal cords. Like it's a permanent fixture. The spell is not like a timey-wimey Rumpelstiltskin wheat into gold. It's like, yeah, I cast eviscerate vocal cords, and it's like it's a one-way ticket, you know what I mean?
I cast that. Fuck you. I'm not announcing my spells anymore. You'll know what I cast when it fucks your shit up.
What was the one Twitter thing I sent you? It was like, I cast forgive yourself, and then the response to that was like spleen explosion or something. It's like a wizard battle. It's like, who will win? The first one cast forgive yourself, and the other one's like, oh my god, I am valid. I am enough. I'm a capable wizard that will cast Steam Die or something. It was so funny. And he fucking kills the first one. Or it was like,
seeing a bunch of that and the fucking the wizard ale edits. Those shits are gold.
what is wizard ale? Like
You
like
haven't-
drink? Like, is it like wizard lean? Is that the joke?
Hold on. We're watching this right fucking now.
Is it like scissor?
Hold on. Hold on. Here it is.
Mountain. How did you get here? This is my.
Is everybody in the thing?
Oh, it's a Worthy Kids one. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you know what is crazy?
Whoa, what a cool mountain.
This is
How
made
did
in
you get
Blender.
here? This is my secret mountaintop
What?
where I brew.
He posted a reel of it. Everything except for all the models are like 3D models, but he went in with like the grease pencil tool and hand drew the mouth movements and the eyebrow movements.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Cool
psychopath.
mountain. How did you get here? How did you get here? This is my secret mountaintop where I brew my secret ale. Wizard ale, made fresh on the mountain by me and my army of little owls. Hey! We brew it and it's good and it's delicious and it's made of hops that we collect from the prairies, the distant prairies in the woods. How's it taste? Try some. It won't hurt you, but it may turn you more powerful and muscular. Wizard beer, made fresh on the mountaintop by me and all of my owls.
Is it the same bit over again?
To a tavern near you, except
So the edits on Twitter are people talking, or people like translating it into like bushwalky Australian.
What is it, like Shui VB?
My favorite one is this, which you're supposed to like send in a Discord at someone. Like if someone talks above you, you post that.
What is it? They did fucking send above. I don't know how to leave this. Oh my god, help me leave. There it is.
I also don't know how to leave this. Uh-oh.
It's the door.
I grew a miner!
There you go.
Amateurs.
Sorry, I don't do Discord
amateurs.
activities. I'm fucking, yeah, both of you still on it. They're like, I'll just restart Discord later. I don't need to close it.
We're not even. We weren't even. On
I
it.
know.
We
I
haven't
saw
even
I was
figured
the
it out.
only one in the activity. I know.
But yes, anyways, Jackson, take an inspiration for that.
If you
And
were to
then-
equate what I said as like the nearest spell you can figure, what would it be? Like,
Silence.
really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Just that just sounds like a silence with permanent duration.
Okay. I see. I thought you meant like eviscerado or some shit. I guess that's more like Harry Potter.
Is Serrano? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the city of gold, bro.
El Dorado?
El eviscerado.
Oh, Lord.
Riku, since you did not have your homework, you can do the recap.
Riku, genuinely, I tried to give you like 45 minutes for you to come up with a spell. You got nothing? Is that your final answer?
No,
do
I wasn't gonna
do the thing that Zay did.
half-ass it. No, I just
Do not
today
pass
I'm
go. Do not
admitting
pass
things.
collect $100. That's it. That's
I'm admitting things today. I'm admitting things. I'm embracing.
well, you're a
my-
stronger person than I am. The therapy
I know
works.
I am.
I'm a sick man who will. There's no corner of my heart I won't overturn for 1 point of inspiration.
But in other news, we all came back. There was supposed to be a party. We decided not to go to the party because we got so angry at each other. Eris walked off.
Y'all got angry at each other.
I was about to say, you speak in French?
Oui. You mean you.
Everyone's still like fucked up, except for Eris, the healer.
You got hit by anger.
Not until later. Not until later though. Not until later. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that's the like previously on Avatar, like last frame. We gotta get there.
But and Brog heard that her Little Mermaid boyfriend was off drunk. Went to go look for him. As did
Drinking
Morphin.
wizard ale.
Morphin found him first.
Sure did. My boy.
That was a whole fiasco. Rog found Eris and walked back, and Eris got angry, and Eris attacked Morphin, and Morphin passed out. Rog decided to pass out, and then an anchor came flying at Eris's face, and they're all passed out.
Sure did.
Indeed. Ooh, voice crack. That's fun. But yes, Rog,
Yes.
being the only one here who wasn't forced into unconsciousness, you are the first to awaken.
Woo.
You find yourself laid flat on a bed frame in a dimly lit wooden room.
Dimly lit. So, how far can I see?
You sort of sit up in your bed. You can see the entire room. In it with you, you see Eris and Morphin on two beds opposite you. The room itself is probably about like 20 by 15 feet. And you see near the, not doorway, but open passage with just like a blanket over it, you see a little goblin who looks over at you as you wake up. Oh, hey.
Are you just gonna
Hold
scroll
on.
by without saying howdy?
Give me a minute, give me a minute. Hi, I would take it this is the infirmary.
That's a bigger word than we use for it.
What exactly do you use then?
Nap.
Out of character, I have no words. I don't know what I expected.
It's like it's not a delousery, it's a shower. That's what he's fucking seeing you do.
Well then, what happened to these two?
You see he sort of looks at your friends. He's hard to tell how old he is. He looks maybe like middling goblin age, which is maybe 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's got like a little leather tunic, and then just that little leather tunic he very clearly stole from someone else because it's way too big for him. Thankfully, does cover his junk as he is not wearing pants.
Is it like
Yeah,
when a
that tracks.
kid has mom's shirt on and it's long sleeve and he's
Kinda,
fucking
yeah.
he's waving the arm?
The sleeves are a little bit too long, but you see he's like rolled them up and stuck little like pins through them to keep them in place. He sort of looks at your friends. Well, that one got stabbed. Points over at Morphin. By
Fuck.
that one, points over at Eris, who got hit. Who Clodith hit with an anchor. You, I don't know what happened. You seemed on it. Well, you didn't seem fine. You seemed like shit, but it seemed like it was older shit. Like it didn't seem recent. But you were all just passed out, face down on the beach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I entered unconsciousness after my wounds in the temple. Wait, what exactly? Why did she stab my friend Morphin here?
I don't fucking know. I haven't asked her. She hasn't woken up yet.
Can I just poke Eris?
Oh yeah. You look over. You see Eris is tied to her bed frame with metal chains. And they look like they made a makeshift muzzle by just tying a bunch of leather and bandages over her beak.
They fucking Hannibal Lecter her?
Wow.
It went
Oh
from
my
kinky
God.
to like insane asylum. She's gonna wake up. They're gonna have her on a furniture dolly, and they're gonna wheel her around with her arms crossed.
You can poke her. Eris, you. Mm,
Do a roll.
I'm gonna say, Eris, make a Constitution check.
Constitution check coming right up.
I'll say DC is 13. You like instantly wake up upon being touched, and you see the goblin screams, shouts, "The stabber's up!" and runs out of the room.
What did he say?
What do you say?
The stabber's up.
I would run too. To be fair, I mean that's probably the goblin's first interaction with Rigu's character is, oh my god.
And he books it out of the room. Iris, you wake up, you are tied to a bed frame in a room you've never been in.
And I'm hovering like right above you.
Eris goes to try to move, finds out she can't move, try to speak, finds out she can't speak, and just fucking like looks a little defeated, looks up at Rog, and then looks at her beak, and then looks at Rog, then looks at her beak, then looks at Rog, then looks at her beak, then looks at
You're
Rog.
doing the thing like when a dog wants a piece of your dinner without like making a sound. You're doing the beg.
She can't really make a sound.
Okay, what kind of chain is this?
It looks like a metal chain. Seems fairly old. You might be able to break it.
Okay, when you say break it, do you mean lockpick break or do you mean literally break
Oh,
it?
there's no lock on it. It's like
Okay.
tied to the bedpost. You could also.
They
could
did
try
not
to- it's been,
intend
like,
on
knotted.
releasing her from how this is tied.
Look, baby steps, baby steps.
I'm realizing now it's like when they fucking like Dio's coffin in the first part where they just
Her
fuck
beak
it.
is lockpick. Her beak is locked shut. There is a lock you could try and pick.
Only they had one of those for morphine.
Okay, so
Oh my god, imagine someone has
let's
2
see,
gold teeth
yeah.
and they are locked together. It's like a punishment. You fucking
You
like
weld them together.
your grill, yeah, instead of it being dentures that are like
It was just a prank, Bo. The prank.
we're cooking.
Seeing thieves spelled with a V looks fucking weird. Like, I understand it's plural. I know that's grammatically correct, but I am expecting it to be thieves' tools. Thieves' tools.
I think it is supposed to be that.
No, I know it is.
No,
Like, F pluralized can become VE in some cases, but it's just weird to see it written like thieves' tools. Wait, is thief plural not?
Thief plural is not thief. It's thief.
Yeah, I know, but like it feels like it's like F apostrophe S, like mine, you know, not ours.
Rug, you can pop the lock on Eris's mouth off.
What did you do? What happened?
Hey, Morphin had it coming. He had it fucking coming. He had it coming. That's all. That's all
What
I'm
did you
saying. That's all I'm
fucking
saying.
do?
He was gonna be
Wait.
fine. He was gonna be fine. Just a little stab. That's it.
You stabbed him?
Yes.
You see Prashkith walks in the door. He is Eris, you're able to clean your head enough. You see he has your sword in his hand, which is tied up even more so than you were. And there's also like 3 locks on it, despite the fact that they seem to just lock up nothing. They just seem to hold different chains together. You see he walks in. It was actually very impressive to stab someone with a curved sword.
Yeah, wait, how
It's,
did she do that?
impressive.
Like those Alakir warriors.
Yeah, just sharpen the tip a bit more. That's all. That's fine. It worked. It worked.
Yes, about it working. Why?
I just like pull out an orb, I just tap it and just close the fly and just put it over Eris.
She's an angel.
So that answers nothing for me.
That involves more questions now.
No one wants to say anything.
I don't really know what's going on either.
Shen, what would the equivalent of cat got your tongue be for goblin folk? What would that idiom be for them? They don't have cats, do they?
They have cats. Why wouldn't they have cats?
I don't know. I feel like goblins don't... Like, cats don't do well underground, in my mind.
Like cats would kill goblins.
I feel like
I
that...
think that's true. No.
Show me a cat that has not killed a goblin.
You can't.
Impossible. That's what I thought.
There's probably one or two on this boat. Most ships have cats.
Do they get along with the goblins?
You don't know.
When I
They're
wake,
unconscious.
remind me to investigate for cat.
Remind me to investigate the cat situation. What's
the
the one
one-
to check for pussy?
Yeah, if only I knew, bro. Fucking the one thing, Shen's blind spot has got to be lesser house pets in areas. That's the one thing Shen is not prepared for. Like, okay,
What?
what's this one? What is their background? What do they do? You know what I mean? I assume you have not prepared a fucking cat or two for the boat.
It's a cat. It's not that hard to improv a cat, especially when no one here has speak with animals.
Ah,
Ah,
Okay. What is this gotcha moment? What is this?
speak with beast and leaf.
where?
Oh,
is
that's right.
it?
You do.
Last session we talked about it, and I was theory
I mean,
crafting.
the spell speak with beast. They can't talk back.
That's fine.
Speak with animals on King Clipper's greatsword.
That is
Bingus.
true. That is true.
Is that attuned? Is that with us? Do you have to?
That's what I use.
I'm sorry. How does that work as far as a sword is concerned? Like, I understand, like a staff with speak with animals is cast it and it does a thing. Do you have to like do a crazy flex in the mirror with the sword for the charge to work with speak with animals? Like, how does that happen?
That's
Are
up
you-
to Zay.
Zay, how in your mind would you activate the speak with animals ability using a fucking greatsword? You just like fucking swing it at the bat, but like near miss, and then you could talk to him. Like, I don't know how that would work. I've never seen it applied like that on a weapon.
I would say like the magic just rubs off, kind of like.
When wielding it, you just can.
Yeah, I'd say just kind of just like glimmers off like dust,
Hmm.
and you just you're attuned to it, so like you have to like have
Oh,
some kind of willpower over it. So
It doesn't need to be like wielded and fucking like pointed at him. It's just on your person, and you're
Yeah.
privy to it. Okay.
I imagine if you use like some sort of mental energy or like command.
You think really hard and strain and look at the sword, and then you can talk to a cat. You do like like Goku power up, like hola.
It is King Clipper's greatsword, so maybe like blow some bubbles and it just kind of.
I
don't know.
The bubble pops on the cat and it can speak.
Yeah.
And it has you seen the video where the guy puts the small pink flower on his cat's head and it fucking like recoils and it like its eyes open up and it does like the interstellar music. It's like one of those like fucking cat goes to a wormhole and can understand you now.
I never had to use it yet, so.
Yeah, I guess we haven't been in a scenario where we needed to speak with animals. Any half like anthroid fucking person we talk to, like we just kill them. We don't really like talk to the clam people, you know? We just stab them. We've not really had an opportunity for that yet.
But where were we?
The guy didn't get an
you're
answer to his
chained up.
question.
Yes, chained up.
You're basically being interrogated.
And you've provided nothing to them yet.
Repeat your question, please.
Why did you stab your friend?
Because he's a bit of an asshole and you need to understand that he's a little bit of an asshole. That's
To
all.
be fair, our friend is an asshole, but I do not know why you stabbed him. You called him
even-
the face, that I can let slide.
Either of you make an insight check, or both of you can make an insight check if you want.
What's your game, Goblin? Damn, Zay.
Eris doesn't catch it. Rog, you look over at Praskith. You see his face doesn't change, but you see his eye. There's a look in his eyes that both deeply recognizes what Eris is saying, and is very concerned by it.
Is this a note to self, watch out for Squidward kind of look?
It's more a look of like, I understand why you think that, and the reason I understand why you think that is because I am surrounded by idiots, and so I know how idiots think.
I don't know if I like this guy's tone. I don't know if I like that eye glimmer.
You see he nods twice, looks over at Rog. So you seem the most put together of these three. Are you in charge? What's the situation here?
Wow, most put together. I'm pretty put together.
Literally chained.
I just close your beak with one hand.
Just starts like squawking and trying to fucking speak past it.
Riku, I think I sent you that video, the cat or the dog. It was like a German Shepherd that was smiling, and it's like, oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly, the dog. And you like the guy like put his hand in the dog's open mouth and like slaps it up and down. You know what I'm talking about? Like, fucking to the dog's open mouth because he wouldn't stop like smiling. I just imagine Zay does something like that of like fucking with your mouth so you can't talk.
Evil.
Dinkelberg.
He wouldn't use the word leader. However, I would say, as you put it, the most put together.
Great. So can I talk to you outside real quick?
That is probably for best, yes.
He really hit you with the, hey champ, let's rap for a minute. And he did the fucking turn around the chair and sit on it backwards.
I just like double tap the cannonball that I was using as like a flashlight. Just
Great.
put
I'll
it
leave-
away.
I'll leave Kook here to watch these two. And you see the goblin comes back.
Oh.
You see the goblin comes back in with a blunderbuss.
That one can't move.
Question, is the blunderbuss put together well?
You see the blunderbuss is put together well, but you also see he stuffed it full of crossbow bolts instead of actual ammo.
So it'll go about 5 feet, but it'll hurt if it hits.
You know,
I guess if he packs the
cleans
wad
gun
at the
well.
bottom.
He cleans the gun well.
I guess if you pack the wad at the bottom, it like as long as it's enough force, it could technically like push the. It would suck, but it would push it. I mean, blunderbuss works like black powder rifle, right? Wad at the bottom pushes the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny to think about.
You see Praskith lead you outside the room. You see, as you're sort of walking around, you begin to realize you're below deck on Clotis ships. I don't think you maybe had come in here before. It is a strange space for you because unlike a lot of ships, you can actually move around down here with your size, which is an unfamiliar feeling.
You don't have to hunch.
Nope. It's got a lot of like very big open spaces. You see most things have been sort of pushed out of the way to make these wide walkways for people to move through. No cannons, interestingly enough, down here. You don't see any portholes for any. You see he leads you not like super far away, it's like a few feet from the door, turns around, holds out the sword as far as he can for you to take.
I just grab it.
Right.
Wait. Is it wrapped? It's wrapped, right?
It's wrapped, yeah.
Okay, I grab it.
He sort of wipes his hands on his shirt. Don't know what that is, but that's definitely cursed. And you need to get that off this ship, quickly.
Is that the sword that Riku had?
Mm-hmm. You recognize the very distinct silhouette of the sword that you all got from that revenant.
Did they know it's ours?
I'm going to cast Identify. What does that get me?
I believe identify is a ritual. No, you can cast it immediately, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to check something real quick.
Would this is a curse considered magic in terms of a magic item?
Okay. I am going to. I'll just give you the. I'll add it to your journal. There you go.
Uh-huh.
I'll add it to Jackson's journal so he can show his stream.
So I can fucking use it. I'm not super solid on.
There you go.
Is it the top one? Starts with an R.
Retributor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
See why I wanted to keep it? It's kind of cool, even if
I
it is
don't-
cursed.
This is really cool, I won't lie. However, it is cursed.
Is it a cool curse though?
Eris isn't the smartest, so.
You do have bird brain, don't you?
Yeah,
You walked into that one.
intelligence of 14. Yeah, not the best.
Do you
Low
resent?
average.
Do you resent that comment, bird brain? What is your
No,
stance
fully
on?
own up to it. Fully own up to it. I don't fight what I am what I am.
Anywho.
Hey Shen, is it supposed to be like one of the paragraphs
No,
or like a
just-
different color font? Because I thought it was like behind something, but I realized it's just like
Which
slight-
one?
underneath. Tally the sights and Retributor is a magic weapon. Like that seems to be copied from like somewhere else, and it like kept the like gray font to
Oh.
it, rather than it being like dark. For a second,
Yeah,
I
I
thought I
think
had
I-
to like expand it, but I
I have
realized it's,
tally the slights written down in a Google Doc somewhere else.
what is that?
Google
Don't worry about
Doc?
it yet.
This is Google Doc of all my magic items. I am debating. Brock, I'm gonna have you make an Arcana check for me, and I'll let you know right now. If you beat I'll say 16, I will give you 2 paragraphs from the GM notes section.
Damn.
You don't get that.
Eesh.
You
Crazy.
hold the blade, and it's just feels weird in your hand. It's very cold, very strange. It almost feels. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Numbing?
No, not numbing.
Foreign?
Empty?
I guess hollow is maybe the word. It feels like
Yeah.
feels like you're holding something that shouldn't be there.
Fucking phantom in pain. What do you?
Yeah, kind of.
That's spooky.
Feels
That's a spooky
weightless.
vibe.
Like,
And I'll say
Like
as
bird
you're
bones.
how do you think Rog's Identify sort of works? How do you think it like feels for her to cast that spell?
ooh, the cast Identify, I would say. How do I want to go about this? Let me think.
Would you learn its history by touching it, or is it like a vibe
That's legend
thing?
lore.
Oh,
I believe Identify just that you know the magic properties of an item.
Yeah, kind of just like.
I guess that's like asking what's the color purple taste like to a fucking arcanist. Like, how does magic feel? Describe that to me.
I honestly like I just like scatter like dust or sand over it, like appearance-wise, and kind of just like shimmers from that. Then I just like poke it, touch it.
Caress
Okay.
it.
Bop
Do you
it.
your sort
Lick
of
it.
magical prodding of this item, eventually you feel reaches a wall. And when you try to push on that wall, it pushes back.
Ooh.
And the spell won't go any further.
I have a question. If an item of magic has like fire or poison on it, you're required to touch it the whole time. What if it's like a harming item? Like a flame sword. It's not like fairy fire. Like can you burn yourself for the minute that you're trying to identify it? Like, is that a problem someone might run into with identify?
You
Like,
don't necessarily need to hold the item to identify it.
I guess it says like touch it, but I mean like that. I guess that could mean different things.
No fucking way.
Excited say noises.
Excited Zay noises is good for you, bad for me. Usually, at least as far as history goes.
Means we're gonna
Come
learn
on.
something cool.
Come on, load faster, load faster.
No, see, it's something that she found out like in a hurry because she's not like going for the book. Like so this is something different because it's like a PC search. So it's like it may be like a new spell or something, some property.
Not a spell. I had to look up an item I have.
Oh shit. Stethoscope of Doom.
I'm so glad I picked this. I never thought I'd get use out of it. But alas, here we are.
75 nectarines. Now, they said I was stupid when I shipped out of my hometown with 75 nectarines, but now who's stupid, huh?
I pull out another chain with a lock attached to it, and I just wrap it around the sword. And I'm gonna connect the two together. This is a lock of trickery.
Where's that do?
Lock of triggering.
Trickery.
Oh.
It comes with a single key. The tumblers in this lock magically adjust to
Oh.
thwart burglars. Dexterity checks made to pick the lock have disadvantage.
So, does that prevent someone from using the sword?
I mean, they're going to have to, like, get past all these locks.
Oh, are you saying it just covers the blade? So it's like you have a big hunk of metal now, so you can't really use it as a weapon?
I mean, it's wrapped off in cloth, rope, and, like, chains and locks.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Could use it as a blunt weapon.
That was my first thought, was you could beat a motherfucker with it. Still. It's even though it's hollow, it's still got some heft to it. It's got some give. This thing's sturdy.
You can attach the lock to it.
This should prevent anyone from, well, at least make it harder to get access to this weapon. I only know so much about it from the spell I've cast, but you are right to show me this.
See his eyes sort of hold on your face for a second, look down at the sword, looks back up at you. Okay. And then he just walks off.
In his mind, what you did was you just put a second layer of thing on it, and it didn't really change much because it's still on the ship.
I mean, we'll get there.
I think it would be funny if each session we find something to bind it with and we just keep putting it on it. Like another lock, maybe a display case like in Skyrim, you know, a crate,
Tape.
electrical tape, maybe
Razor wire.
maybe some thistle, right? Maybe some burdock on there. Just keep, you know, the real hex is getting through this bitch. You just gotta start sawing away at it. Just hack at it. Blowtorch it even.
Wow, you'll be mean to whatever's attached to that thing.
Yeah, the fucking, what is it? The suffering mistress, the commiserating, whatever the fuck her name is. The poor thing. She's been dead forever, bro. What you know how like you know how football fields have like astroturf? It's like a strip of fake grass. Wrap that around it a couple times.
I am then.
Shoelaces.
I'm going to. Actually, it's Morphin awake. I forgot.
Though I've been commentating, no, I am unconscious.
Okay, I'm just going to.
I put the lock on Morphin and I slap him.
I will also say, Rog, you can get the benefit of a full rest because you put yourself in unconsciousness. Eris and Morphin are both at 1 hit point.
Yeah, we're weak, bro.
I gotta go do detective work. And by detective work, I mean I need to go pick the pocket of Eris.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No pocket picking here.
You don't have a say in this, bird.
Yes, I
fucking.
do. I have my mouth open. I can speak. I'm conscious.
I can
The
get another
squawking
chance.
is of a cornered animal.
Rog.
Rog's not back in the room yet.
Oh.
She's just
You
saying
also
that across the
wouldn't know
room.
she's planning on picking your pocket.
I know.
It's the woman's intuition. Her fucking shiver went up her fucking bird feather thing, spine. I forgot the name of it.
Her feathers all stood on edge.
I think that would be uncomfortable.
It's not. It's not molting season yet. Someone's talking about me.
I would like to find the coin.
The coin.
What are you doing, Rog?
Yeah, if you want to go back in and rifle through Eris's pockets.
What are you doing, Step Rog? What the hell?
You're gonna find out all too soon that it is not in any of her pockets, and you're gonna have to face the sinister
idea.
question of which
Better idea.
which orifice is it in.
I used the compass of seeking.
It's gonna point right to her bird ass, bro.
On the
I wouldn't do it.
Huh?
On the coin?
On the coin.
Yeah, it points right back into the infirmary.
I mean, I know it's going to be like in there, but like, where is it? Like, which
Eris.
pocket? Motherfucker.
So when Eris got hit by the anchor on the beach, she had been, like, before that whole situation, she had been holding that coin and messing with it and thinking.
You put it
about
back in your pocket.
Put it back in my pocket?
I believe, if you remember differently.
You
I
you
didn't think I
wielded your
did,
weapon. I think you're like, yeah, I gotta put this bitch
We
away
have
so I
the
can
bot?
hit him.
Okay. Yeah, she would have it in her.
I believe you kept it because you messaged me saying you wanted to hex Vaughn, and I told you you need to see Vaughn. So I assume you would have kept the coin so you could summon him and see him and hex him.
Yeah. Okay. You have valid point. Yeah, she would just have it in like one of her many pockets.
Does nobody keister anything anymore? Is that a dead art? Like
Yeah,
Eris
the
has
compass
one
points at
opening,
Eris.
her cloaca, and that's not gonna be.
Are you doing the exit only speech to me right now? Is that what this is? Are we doing this? Really? I thought we were fucking adults. Maybe because I'm
Bird anatomy. It's bird anatomy.
you know, vending machines are the original chickens.
True.
Dinosaurs share more ancestry with vending machines than they do chickens. Like a vending machine, one opening.
Vending machine killed someone around here.
What the hell?
Yeah, so does a train, but
Fell
you
on
know.
someone.
Okay, I was expecting something a bit more elaborate.
No, it just fell on them.
This stupid thing
Yeah,
ate my
fucking with
quarter.
it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I think it was like a ref during a soccer game.
Come on, dude. You wanted
the
to
prices fell.
you wanted to sneak it, yeah, right? You wanted his quarterback. It was a football game. Nothing.
Go ahead and remove one of those.
Down to one
Inspiration
inspiration.
points I gave you.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. I maybe it's just because I'm a thief. My knee jerk is, oh sweet, put it up my ass. Maybe that says more about me than me being a thief. But like, I don't know. I don't want people touching my shit. God's coin purse.
So what are you doing, Mug?
Jackson, I think there's some problems with you.
It's not a problem if you don't go rooting through my ass.
Hey, so I did give us a pivot to move on, and you brought us back immediately. So I'm gonna add.
I try
You're
so
good,
hard
you're
to
good,
get the
you're
show
good, yep.
moving.
Let's go. Let's go. Chop chop. I'm sorry. Continue, Rog.
Okay, I didn't really. Okay, I'm gonna have to like find the coin.
Damn, I gotta do work for this fucking coin. That sucks.
Where's the coin?
The coin.
Could you describe it?
Coin. Yeah, could you describe it? Can you
Now
use
I
it in a
think
sentence?
about it. Hold
Country of
on,
origin.
Actually, hold
one
on.
Have
silver
I even
piece.
touched the coin?
Hold on.
I don't think it's ever left Riku's possession. Because you got it from the guy, right? Or no, it was in the...
Aris, what's your passive perception?
Enough.
Oh wait, you were unconscious. Hold on.
No, she's not unconscious.
Rog, I was wrong earlier. The compass does not point to Eris.
Uh-oh.
It's not.
It does not point to Eris.
I've been bamboozled. You lied to me.
I did lie to you. I'm very sorry. I realized something.
Okay, where does it point?
You see it points out the... From where you're standing looking at the infirmary, it points out the right-hand side of the ship.
So towards the shore?
I follow it.
You head on out. You follow it along the beach line for a little bit before you eventually find Soril
Little shit.
counting through his coins and holding up a distinctly oddly shaped looking one of a deep blackish green.
That little bitch.
You see he turns as you
Good
approach.
job,
Oh, hey.
Sorrel.
Thanks. What
Oh.
did I do?
You found exactly what I was looking for. That is what you did. I'm looking at
Okay.
that coin.
Talking about Kato? Oh, the coin.
Talk about Kate.
Oh, the coin.
What do I get for it?
Keep your knees.
Well, I'll tell you what you get. Well, I'll tell you what you don't get. You see, whatever this is, and I just hold up the sword, there's some connection to that. And for whatever reason, it has turned our board into a killing machine.
Yeah.
You know,
Other
write
rats
it
opening
up.
the mouth.
I gotta
Like
be
fucking-
honest, I don't think killing one person and that person being Morphin counts as making someone a killing machine.
Yeah, she's not
Yes.
exactly Brock Lesnar. It's like picking a
Wait, I would
puppy.
agree. But this thing is cursed.
Okay, chuck it in the ocean.
No. I'm afraid that chucking it into the ocean is not going to be enough. What we need to do,
Make a persuasion check.
persuasion check.
You can continue saying what you were gonna say if you want.
Okay, I'll do that first. I just know that we can get a reward for this by returning it to what is more than likely its owner, who happens to be some undead creature or remnant stalking the ocean. And what we'll get in trade will not be cursed.
Go ahead and make your persuasion check. I'll let you know because you mentioned a reward. The DC is lowered. It's still not that low. You see Soro sort of flips the coin over. So you're saying it's worth something?
Very much so.
Great. How much something?
shit, kidnap his own sister.
I think he's more trying to figure out how much he can hawk it for. I don't think he's intent on her giving it to her. I think he wants to pawn it.
Let's do it. Well, more so the reward that we get. We had 3 options. I can't remember all of them. I say out of character. There's one that there's the hardwood one. I remember
You have a Hellfire Cannon,
the Hellfire Cannon.
Tree
That's
Ant
the other one.
Heart, and a Cloud Giant. Floaties, a Cloud Sphere.
That one I forgot. Okay, so either we keep the cursed sword. No one over there wants it, except maybe Eris. Actually, she most definitely wants it. Or you me up here. We get the Hellfire Cannon, a Trent's Heart that will reinforce the ship, or C. Cloud Giant Spear.
I don't know what any of those things do. Hellfire Cannon sounds cool.
Self-explanatory,
I don't know
honestly.
if you know this, we don't have a boat. Those all sound like things that need a boat.
This is true. However, I just grab him, and I'm just gonna point at the ship.
Okay, but you're gonna say you just grab him and try and get the coin.
It's like a sibling like grab.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. He'll look over at the ship. What? That's not our ship. You think Clodith is gonna just let you bring a Hellfire Cannon on board? She doesn't have normal cannons.
She has no cannons.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't seem to need them. Have you seen her crew?
I just think of goblins.
What? No, there's like 3 goblins. Sure, most of them are like minotaurs and oaks and half ogres. And ogres.
And
They don't need cannons.
I carry a cannon.
Can you just give me like 3 gold and I'll give you the fucking coin? Jesus, you're like really making this a big workaround. I just want money.
I just give a free gold away. Do I
Yeah,
have
he takes the 3 gold and then gives you the coin.
Love that.
You're a complicated lady, sis. I'm real simple. I just want money.
Look, I was raised by gnomes, okay?
What?
Yes.
How does that? I don't. I ask too many of these sorts of questions for Sandsack. I don't want to know, and he walks off.
I am gonna just walk down the shore, get far away from the ship, and I'm just gonna palm the coin.
You palm the coin and wait a little bit before you hear a voice calls out, not from anywhere nearby, but from over by the tree line. Hey, stranger! You look over and you see, once again, a gaunt, skinny, yet fairly taller than average looking man with a ruined captain's coat and slicked back greasy hair, that hollow foil effect revealing the dead and dying skin beneath his face. He flashes a smile.
There he
You're not-
is.
Please tell me you're more personable than the last one.
Wow.
I just pulled up the sword.
Ooh. You got my goods.
And I
I take it.
mention you have ours.
They're on my ship, which I can't exactly bring here right now, though I get the sense you can't really use my goods right now.
Correct. Unfortunately.
I do consider myself a stand-up businessman, so if you want, I can take the sword now and give you the goods later.
I'm going to make a Insight. 17.
17. Do. Yeah, fucking 2. He seems like he would give you the goods, but you'd have to find him again. Like he wouldn't come to you to hand you over what you're owed. He wouldn't go out of his way to pay off the debt, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
But it would be possible.
Mm-hmm. He would honor his word. You just have to have another conversation with him. You have to find him again.
And I would need to know how to do that. I imagine the coin would go too. Like, do we keep the coin or does the coin go with the sword?
Do you ask him that?
I mean, I could.
The coin wasn't part of the original deal. The coin was just the thing he gave you to call him.
Mm-hmm. Like, do we keep the coin to call him or?
Presumably.
Okay, if we just keep the coin, maybe it can work out. I will say though, like out of character, it feels kind of fucked up. I'm giving away the sword, but still, it's also in character because, you know,
Frog is responsible, yes.
yeah.
It's okay. Eris will be grumpy, but it's okay.
Yeah, you won't try to stab her, at least. Trying to preserve the good bird points.
Bird points. It's not too hard to keep the good bird points. Can't fucking even speak.
I hold up the coin and I just hold out the sword. Actually, wait, I take off my lock first. I want that. I want my lock.
Yeah, he strolls on over from the tree line, takes the sword. Wonderful. You see, he sort of peels back part of the cloth. And his expression changes. You see his brow sort of furrows and his lips set. Sort of pulls the cloth back further, adjusts the way he's looking at it. You see he looks over at you. What game you playing?
What do you mean?
This here is a used good. One of your friends fiddled around with it, didn't they?
Yeah, one did.
God fucking... You see he shoves the sword back into your hand. I can't use the thing until your friend there breaks the contract. God damn it. You fucking clowns.
Ugh. I just like pocket the coin. If this one break the contract, well, you probably don't even know. I don't even know.
Well, contract's the wrong word. Your friend there is attuned to the thing. And it don't like serving two masters at the same time, so you either gotta get it to give up on her, or you gotta find some other way of getting it to move on. That ain't my job. I don't care how you go about it, just go about it and then we'll talk about payment.
I just like think about it for a minute and just like, you know, it's like grab my lock again. I just put it back around the cloth.
You see his expression shifts again, and he goes back to that sort of smile and nice eyes, spreads out his hands. Wonderful doing business. Can't wait to do it again. And he turns, walks off into the tree line, and fades away.
God damn it.
If there's anything else you wanted to say to him, he would have stopped if he has to say.
I don't really have anything else to say. I got all I could. I don't really need anything else.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't like steal something from you by having him walk away.
Luna's gonna walk back to the ship, and I'm gonna see about. Need to...
I'll say at this
Not a
point,
pilot
Morphin, you start to wake up right about now.
Nice.
Rog still
Yes.
hasn't woken up. You see Eris in the bed next to you. 2 beds over from you, actually.
Fuck yeah.
Can you get these chains off me?
You like trying out a new look?
No.
I like your old look better.
Me too.
Hey, don't ignore me. I said shik.
What does that even fucking mean?
It's the
You see
unlock
goblin-
sound.
You see the goblin holding the crossbow boat-filled blunderbuss. It's the sound guns make.
Okay, I was wrong. Riku, I was about to fucking dress you up. No, what, dumbass? You don't know the universal unlock lock sound? Duh. The chick. It's not. It's not that sound at all.
I want to say the gun doesn't make that noise. He makes the noise himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assumed it was a mouth noise. Why's that gargoyle cocking a barrel at you like a wine?
You son of a bitch! You see, he goes to shoot you.
For the record, when I meant barrel, I meant like a wine barrel. Not that thing counts as a gun. It's more like a, you have like a tree house or like a little bird bath thing in your hand. Like I
I'm
don't know.
starting to see why she stabbed you. I'm really starting to get it.
See?
You want to roll those dice? You want to see if that thing even fucking works?
Make an intimidation check.
Find it. There she is. It's Char. Wow. I'm proficient in that too. I am proficient in this.
You want to use inspiration?
Yeah, I might as well. It's the only thing I'm gonna do this session. There we go.
You see beads of sweat start rolling down his forehead, and you see he goes to aim the gun at you to fire, and all the bolts just fall out.
Oh my god, spaghetti. Spaghetti on his sweater.
He
You know what
starts
I'm
trying
gonna put him back in.
Yeah, he starts trying to load them back in. You see the black powder just falls out of the barrel. Shit! He just runs out of the room screaming and crying.
That's how I felt when I rolled that 4, brother. I've been there. I know how that goes. It feels like that Katy Perry song. Yeah, yes, and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. What's that one? Hot and Cold. Yeah. That's my 2 fucking rolls right now. It's Hot and Cold, dude. It's a banger.
There is no in between.
Yeah. I'm either dressing like a librarian or I have whipped cream titties. There's no in between.
Whipped cream titties, what?
Oh, you don't remember the music video that Katy Perry did?
Yes, but still, just the
And
thought of Morphin with whipped cream titties is...
I wake up and instead of there being like a comically large like tent near my shorts under the blanket, it's 2 big ones right about chest height. What in God's name? Huh? Those usually go down after a couple of minutes. I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. This has never happened before.
Morphin,
Yes.
out of this.
Right.
It really does boggle the mind how this initially 12-session campaign has stretched on for over a year.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
Yeah, I wonder.
Anyways. Right, hang on. I gotta do my, you don't know, I gotta do my my calisthenics. Doctor recommended to stretch every day. Hang on, I gotta do the, like left and right, do the like twist of the shoulders, do the whole like pre-game workout, like touch your toes, do the YMCA letters. I get, I'm gonna red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Okay, I got you. Let me put this bitch to work. Don't rush the technique. Fucking, I get a little like I get a hairpin out of one of my pockets, not out of my hair, or maybe I take one out of your hair, and I hit it with a fucking. I do like one of the. Should I roll for this? I should probably roll for it, right?
I'll also ask, would you really untie the person who stabbed you last time you were awake?
She did
Hey,
say
I'm trying to offend.
she did say please. Also, I'm
Okay.
you know, I don't know if you guys have ever woken up near me, but I'm in one of those like middling like fever states right now. The first 2 minutes of me waking up, I'm like, huh? I don't know what's going on. I'm not lucid yet. So if they're like, hey, unlock this, and should I
What
roll
about
for
after you do calisthenics?
No, see, it's not like it's a hard limit. It's like for first 3 minutes you got the fog of war, and you roll in with the day. Like even a shower, it's like you're still fucking exhausted.
Okay.
Should I?
Yeah, sure, you can go. You can make a thieves tool check.
Oh, where is that? I don't know where those are. Yeah, thieves can't. I can say some shit to Riku. Am I stupid? Where? Oh, there they are. Let me open this hoe up. I don't know what. How do I? Yeah, I see thieves do. I don't know how to roll this.
It's usually like Dex plus proficiency or.
Okay. How does that work with proficiency? Oh, proficiency bonus 3. I see. So I just roll dex?
You should be able to click on the thing on your character sheet.
Yeah,
I was
Dex
not
plus
able to
7.
click on the thing. Am I oh, it's over here. Right.
12. You can't get through the locks.
Damn.
Does that include my proficiency bonus if it's a proficiency that I clicked? I assume it would,
Yes.
right? Okay.
You have a plus 10. You rolled a 2, mate.
What? Huh.
And you can check the breakdown if you hover over the number.
No, I see it. I just didn't notice that's what that gray number meant. That's crazy. Plus 10. Sorry, bud. I'm still waking up. This thing's made of fucking titanium.
Oh, Morphin. What are we gonna do with you?
This is is that a fucking medical high security lock, bro? What the fuck? One of the few I can't get into is a multi-tech MT5 plus Protect 2. That is a fucking hefty lock. That's a Sergeant Leaf 2740B. How the fuck am I supposed to get into that without a specific raker? That is funny to think, like, you know, like a boss battle, you're like, God, a fucking Kabamass X09. I can't get into one of those. I left mom's fucking heirloom thieves toolkits at home. This is like grandma locks. Them shits is indestructible, unpickable. Sorry, you got nothing here. You're stuck. I could break the locks, but that's harder. It's not easy when it's like I could do it if it was like a door or a box. I just smash the box, but I don't think you want me to do that.
You can do it. It's fine.
You're the box in this scenario, for the record.
Oh, yeah. No box break. I'd
Got
like
you.
to keep my bones in
What's
contact.
is she on a chair? Is she up against something? Is she on a
Yeah.
table?
Across the bed.
Across a bed. Is the bed bolted down?
Yes.
Damn. With what?
It just looks like there's a little metal. It's a little piece of metal that you see is affixed to the legs, and then there's like metal bends at a right angle, and then is nailed onto the floor.
Could I pry it up with like a fucking with something? I'll try to pry it off.
What's something?
Well, that's kind of what I'm looking here for. I got 2 daggers. I could do a what's the term for that? Like a fulcrum. I could try to fulcrum it.
You want to try?
Sure. Let me
Sure.
try.
Go ahead and make a strength check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So 2, just straight up.
You see you're fiddling around with this, and you're fiddling around with it for a few minutes, a few minutes longer. At some point, you realize A, you're not getting anywhere, and B, Prashkith has been leaning against the doorway, just watching you do this.
Man, they really have not cleaned these floors in forever. Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
that's not what you were doing. No.
I dropped my contact.
No, you weren't. Get off the fucking floor! Get off the floor! At this point, you walk back in. You see Prashkith just in the doorway yelling at Morphin to get up off the floor.
What is going on here?
Something fell down here.
No,
Yeah.
your friend
Morphin.
was pulling the nails out of the ship.
I dropped my contact.
He did not do that.
Morphin,
There's a
I'm
piece of gum down here.
not gonna let
You want some
I'm
gum?
for real gonna lose my shit on you.
Here, I just hand him a gun.
What the fuck? Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Oh, hey, there's a piece of paper down here.
Fuck it, he goes to shoot you.
At 1 health.
Do you hand him an actual gun?
No, but
Okay.
I still would. I'm just gonna walk over and just pick him up. That would
Morphin,
be
do you let yourself get picked up?
Yes, I go limp potato sack and let her fucking
mean,
like a
you
dog
are-
that does not want to go to the vet.
You
I-
are on the ground, so
I-
therefore.
I yield. Yeah, you can fireman carry me because I haven't got a choice.
I just like pick you up and just throw you back onto the bed.
Fucking. I fucking love. Someone drew a dick and balls on the floor underneath this bed. It's how did that get here? It's like been carved into the floor. Weird.
You
Okay,
two,
that he's not lying about.
That's been there. That was our last prisoner. He was a dick and balls.
you two, we need to have a conversation.
Who's you two?
I'm just pointing at you and pointing at Eris.
About what?
We need to discuss the situation about what happened. It was yesterday. It will be yesterday.
Hator's
Last night.
fine,
Yes.
but what's there to discuss? He's fine. He's over there.
Everything is not fine.
Yeah, Kato's just been sitting in the corner this whole time. Waits.
Is he still waterlogged, or did he sober up by this point?
No, he's good. He's chill.
I'm going to. Is Eris like chained to the bed?
Yeah, the bedpost.
Thanks for the
I'm
follow,
gonna
buddy.
need this and just point over to the bird.
The bird.
See that the Prashkith?
Huh?
See that? You saying that too?
The goblin Pachka or whatever.
You see the goblin looks up at Prashkith, who, like, sure, yeah, sure, untie her, whatever. It's fine. The ship is full of loonies. And Prashkith walks off, and you see the goblin, like, sort of comes over and, like, undoes. See, he undoes. He pulls out 4 separate keys, puts the keys in the locks, but then puts his hands up and backs away and makes you actually undo the locks.
He ain't touching her.
Eris, how does it feel to be a client at an insane asylum?
How does it feel to be a pincushion?
You haven't gotten the Hannibal Lecter treatment.
You oh, I know how to do this game. This is
quid pro quo.
Squid Row Pro. Yeah, I know that one. This is like the golf pin game at Cracker Barrel. I know how to fucking solve this one. I turn all the keys. It's like, see, only one's left. I win. And I unlock all of.
into my world. You son of a bitch.
Well, you know why I'm thinking about Cracker Barrel? Because fucking Zay, like an hour ago, said scattered, and I was thinking of like smothered, scattered, topped, capped, and domed. I want the fucking omelet, the hash brown thing with like 75 items on it.
I'm going to pick up Eris, and I'm going to hope Morphin can walk. And I would also gesture to Kador. And just like, we need to go off ship for this a while. We need to have discretion.
Do you know what what she's talking about?
Kator motions towards his lower fish half.
Need to get some fucking on, huh?
What?
What?
Did I read that signal wrong?
Morphin,
What's up?
you're an idiot.
Do fish not? Oh, he doesn't have a dick and balls. Right.
No, I do.
You do? Show me. There's no way
No.
you do.
No,
I thought you had like fish bits.
We are not having this conversation.
Show me. There's no way.
Why would I do that? I don't want to do that.
There's no way you don't have fish bits. You have a human penis.
We are not
No.
doing this.
Oh, it's not.
I have
Oh, okay.
My penis.
You have a.
Why would I have someone else's penis?
Oh, because his is popular.
I don't understand what that is a reference to.
So you mean to tell me you have genitals that are human-like?
You're just making this otter, Morphin.
He's not an otter. Apparently, he's 3/4 a person. This is
Are you
the
unaware
first.
That the fact that my species is traditionally elven.
Dog, I didn't know your species existed 20 minutes ago. I thought you were a
we
fish.
have known each other for weeks.
I thought you were like a fish. Are
That
you
is
not a?
rude. That is very offensive.
You're not a fish, are you? You're like mostly man.
I did not study biology in New Centala.
So, New Centala. That's like Water Elf City.
Okay, group meeting. Come.
I didn't know he could.
You
You knew.
are so
I didn't
lucky.
know.
You are so lucky you're not the one being carried.
Rog knew. Damn, bro. Rog knew. She didn't share it anything.
It'd be like that one scene in Hi-Fi Rush.
That's one of the few references
Probably-
that fucking wanes on me. I don't know what that is. I know of it. I don't know what you're talking about. Was you do
It's
like a
something-
crate? Did you do like a
Are you
fucking?
talking about the scene? No, there's a scene where the main character is carrying a lady through the facility and he hits her head on literally everything.
I
It's
I
a
thought
little
you-
intentional this time.
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say he does like a what's the game where it's like they're on roller skates and they do like fucking
Jet Set
parkour.
Radio.
No, it's the one where they do. It's the anime one where you're doing like parkour a bunch of fucking buildings. Is that
Oh,
Hi-Fi
the
Rush?
the super speed run game.
It's like white something.
Yeah, I know what you're
I-
talking about.
I thought you were going to say Kator does that while he like shoots ropes. You say he
No.
does like crazy like Batman parkour.
Attack on Titans with his fucking jizz. Is that what you're implying? My
Yes,
character can
that's
do?
my fucking visual, dude. I was like, holy shit, bro. He does more than I ever could. That's so funny.
Why am I here? Just
Yeah,
to suffer.
I try not to like bash some of the stuff you come up with too often, Jackson, but that one sucked.
That one
That
takes the
one
cake.
sucked.
No, I just meant that he does that and he comes, not that he does it with the propulsion of his cum. You're the one who said that.
No,
You're
I
the-
think you did mean that, and you're just backing down now because you're realizing that is
Hey,
in fact too weird.
Hey, brother. History will call them friends. Okay, everyone knows. The neighbor knows. Their friends and family know. The entire village knows. People writing the book
You
and
are
reviewing the book will know.
You are attempting to distract me.
But nobody can say it because it's illegal at the time, and the history books wouldn't be published. So that's the beauty of it. They write it in a way that the people at the censor bureau would accept, yet made it
Cool,
obvious.
so you guys go outside.
We go outside. Group meeting.
I don't know what the meeting's
Do
for.
you go back inside to get Kador, or does he have to drag himself out of the ship?
Poor boy. That poor fucking boy. He's been through so much. We need to get him like a wheelbarrow or something. Some kind of on-land wheelchair. We need to get him something. Broshire's wheelchair. That thing is fucking used. We cannot use his. We gotta get him a new one. That one's fucking stinky.
Could I build him legs?
Does he want legs?
I
Build
suppose
him
I
a
should.
little-
It'll go good with his dick and balls. It'll give him more traction when you guys are
Go ahead and
consummating.
shoot the cannon.
Would build him legs, and then he just drags his, because the tail is 2/3 of his body.
That is true.
There'd have to be some LeBron legs. Just huge, huge legs.
I don't know.
Like Wallace and Gromit. Do you remember when he had the
Think
robo
of
legs?
something.
Realistically, your options are the non-magic route, build him a wheelchair, or magic route, give him something that lets him levitate.
Yeah.
Okay, I think wheelchair is
Magic
probably
bubble.
easiest for my man. Just so he can get out of it. Of course, we have to fucking cart it around, right? When he goes in the water,
Him
it's like...
flying would probably be more natural, because it's basically just swimming through the air.
It's true. Is that like a concentration thing, though? Or is that like a cantrip?
Boots like what, flying or something like that?
You're supposed to give it an artifact.
I don't think boots would work.
Or just have to be
Yeah. It'd be more like a sheath.
modified.
Yeah, the modify would be turned into like a condom for his fin. And then it just like stays on there.
Doing this.
You
Bro.
keep bringing it back to sex. You
No,
keep
I'm
bringing
saying
it
it's
back
like
to
an
the table.
elastic thing over his fins. You're making it sexual.
Ye-
It's a,
No, you
It could
specifically
have
brought
been a
up God.
belt. It could have been a cape. It couldn't be a hood.
It could have been a
scarf.
ring. It could have been a ring. It
I
could have been a
said ring.
necklace,
I said
anything.
artifact, and then you guys are like, no, we gotta fucking give him boots. And I was like, he doesn't have boots.
The only idea I have shot down from you was you saying he attack on Titan Jesus.
No, you said Attack on Titan jizzes. I said the white game. Secondly, I imagined, if you've seen Free Willy, the thing they put over the fucking fin because he doesn't have the fin. I was thinking of that. That's what I meant by like fin condom. Was literally the
Toothless from How to
the
Train Your Dragon
literally the
has?
mechanism from Free Willy and Toothless. I don't have a word for it though. 'Cause it's just like it's not a sheath. It's like a. I mean, it's a condom. Like that's the only like it's bendable, pliable, and it goes over a stump. Like what other word do you want me to use? Like sheath?
Prosthetic?
Not. I guess prosthetic. Yeah, but it's not really because it's a covering. It's a fucking. It's like over his
All right,
fence.
you all out on the beach.
Okay. Group meeting. Sorel, Ketor, Eris, Muffin.
Yeah, sure. You didn't go get Sorel, but we can just say he's there.
Yeah,
I
Sorrel's still
imagine he's
counting
just
his
there.
coins.
Yeah, he showed up like when you left to go get Kato, he showed up, and neither Eris or Morphin saw him show up.
That's in character, it works. Okay. We have a problem. And I just hold out the sword. The cursed sword.
Eris
You
looks away.
you bought a big old thing of bread and wrapped it up in locks.
I'll have you know I only put one lock.
You put one lock on a really big piece of bread. Why?
First off, this is not bread, you dimwit.
Is it?
This is the cursed sword.
Wait, the sword was cursed?
Yes.
How the hell did it get cursed? Who cursed it?
It's been cursed.
Why did you pick up a cursed sword?
Who are you saying this to?
You.
I didn't. She did. And I just point the sword
It's literally in your hand, bro.
Eris is like the dog, like looking away.
Yeah,
Not
the fucking
acknowledging that it did
fucking
something, but it did
who dug up my onion patch? You, the fucking him holding the cat down. No, in my mind, you're the first person holding this item because it's covered, so I don't recognize it. Like you literally picked it up. You have the cursed sword.
Muffin is the weapon that stabs you.
Oh my god. I thought I dreamed that.
No, that happened.
Wait, that was real?
Apparently it happened after I passed out.
Wait, so am I not still dreaming? This is real?
I just pull out the boom blaster and point it at you and want to find out.
You know, that's a very loaded question, as well as that gun.
With the hammer.
It's now an even more load. It's now.
You see Soro sticks his hand up. I'll give you the 3 gold back if it's for shooting him.
This is how my dreams usually go, and I just kind of, it's kind of hard to tell when I'm awake, so I'm kind of flipping a coin in my mind right now. It's hard to say. And I take my dagger and I fucking, I poke myself in the hand. Oh, shit.
Before you can do that, you see Kador lightly cast Shocking Grasp on you.
Here I thought the greatest shock was he had human peni.
Did it work?
What happens with me? I mean, I'm at 1 hit point. It would hurt, right? Do I go unconscious?
No, it's light. It's not enough to deal damage.
Oh, okay. So what, is it a fucking youch? Is it one of those?
Yeah.
Like dog collar? Fuck.
Yeah.
Youch!
That's funny.
Well, you two are a match made in heaven. I'm not dreaming.
I just, put away the gun back into the holster.
Hang on, so what about the part where Eris, turned a different color and then fucking killed somebody? Was that not... That didn't happen?
That was a
We were not there for that.
That was her getting
Well,
to know the sword.
That was a vision.
No, I'm coming up with a fake scenario, as if I'm trying to parse through what's real and isn't. I threw that out and it happened to be close to your thing, but I don't know. Imagine I said something else that's fantastical and stupid. It's wait, so Eris didn't blank? No, that didn't happen. Okay, I'm really trying to fucking put together events here, and I'm trying to think and I lift up my shirt and look for the where did she stab me? Where would the wound be? I don't even know. I guess was it in my back or in the front?
It would have been the front.
I was facing her. Okay, I lift up.
Backstab him.
That's a swordsman's greatest fucking whatever. I lift up my shirt. Holy shit, she did. I thought that was a dream. That's crazy. She actually did it. Wow. Neat.
Hey, you deserved it. I'm sorry, but you deserved it. Sometimes you just go off the walls. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. I didn't think you'd actually do it. That's crazy.
It was bound to happen eventually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but again, I didn't think you had the guts.
Wow,
I put up
have the guts?
I put up some knucks for her. I was yeah, that was awesome. Found it.
Eris looks at her.
You don't leave me hanging like that? Come on, that's twice now.
Yes, I'm gonna leave you hanging like that.
Damn. That is the most hurtful wound you've inflicted on me. I'll have you know. So, what do we do with that thing? I point at Kator. Oh shit! Sorry, the sword.
What the fuck?
I didn't mean it, Doc. I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I just pull out the gun again.
What do we do with this sword? And not the
You
one
give
between.
it back to me.
True. Yeah, it's better in her hands. It clearly has a liking to her. I think she should have it. It's her birthright. Some kind of bird curse. Just give it to her.
Eris, you tried to kill our crewmate.
I mean, I'm sure we can harness it. We can like shape that clay and make it into something creative.
This sword is a liability.
Wait, so are you gonna get cursed now because you're
It's not a
touching it?
liability.
I'm not the one that's in tune to it.
A tune, like a harp, like the key of A.
Okay. I've just tried to help what's trapped in the sword. That's it. Okay? That's it. And it might involve stabbing Morphin a few times, but that's fine.
I think she
That's-
should have it.
That's a price I'm willing to pay.
Show of hands. Who thinks Eris should keep the sword? I raise my hand.
I shoot that hand.
You shoot that hand. Wait, hang on. I pull up my left hand so you can't shoot my dominant hand.
I shoot that hand.
Damn, I put up both hands and then do like a fucking like a whack-a-mole situation, like see if you can get it.
I
Kator-
use green flame blade with the gun.
Kator, what do you think, buddy?
I don't know if you can do that. I don't know what's happening.
Do you think Eris should keep the sword that's rightfully hers, or do you think Rog should take it from her like a thief?
I feel like I am missing a lot of context for this conversation.
The context is I'm alive and so are you, and we should thank God every day that we're still breathing. Does she have the sword or not?
I don't-
Thinking. Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay, Kator doesn't get a
Still
vote.
hard-
Sorrel, do you think she
It's
should
still
keep her
hard
own
to
sword?
think after all that drinking all of that thing that Soriel gave me.
Oh, I thought it was the gargoyle that gave it to you. Sorrel, what
The
did
what?
you do? The short one inside. The one that fucking yelled at me when I was under the bed.
The goblin?
That was a goblin? Oh my god. Jesus. Talk about a face for only a mother could love. Sorrel, do you think Eris should keep the sword? It is her sword.
I'll take the sword.
No.
Okay, everyone is against that, so I think you don't get a vote either. This is a on three kind of thing. Majority rules, I think.
Just give me the sword back, please.
Yeah.
Insight check.
And the
And the coin. Damn, she's going for it.
Eris, go ahead and just roll a straight d20 and then add either deception or perception in your own head.
Okay.
Or whisper roll it to me, whichever one you prefer.
D20.
Yeah, what's
yeah,
that at?
that's
What are you
not-
gonna add up, dog?
that's-
What does Rog see as she looks into you?
She sees
Scared little
she
bird.
sees like these three like burning hatreds. One of them for Sansak. One of them was it Sansak? I don't remember.
You
That's his thing.
Sansak, Broshire, and Morphin.
And Morphin, yes.
That's fair. Yeah, I made
and
bronze.
It's like just a bubbling fury about them each. But you also see like that there's something behind these feelings. That something's. It's less Eris controlling these feelings, but something else seems to be affecting her.
It's kind of hot.
Like she isn't the one fully pulling the strings. Like there's someone pulling her strings
Like
for this anger,
Pinocchio.
and that's all she wants to do.
Yeah.
She wants to destroy those three people.
So who are the three people? We got Sansak.
I will say I don't think an insight check, even on that one, would give you the names of people. You
Well,
can
she could
identify
probably-
that she's burning hatred.
She could probably guess,
I
but she
could.
sees those 3, knowing one for sure is Morphin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
we've
Broshire
got
again.
one figured out. I think is safe to say.
Broshire is the other pirate lord on these islands.
Wheelchair guy with the soul battery.
Okay.
Right, Broshire is the one who runs the necromancy battery ship. That's not Clothith's ship.
Not necromancy, it's powered by the
Hell.
souls of hell.
Oh, it's the Lich battery. Sorry.
At least that's what you've been told. Nope, not Lich battery.
That's
Lich
the
battery is
Argent
the
energy
phylactery.
one.
What's the one I'm thinking of? That's the soul powered battery. Is that Clothith's?
A phylactery? None of them have. His engine is, as you were told, powered by souls, but it's the souls of hell. There's no like Lich stuff involved.
Okay, but it is Broshire's ship, not Clothith's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Clothis, the one that's like the big ships with the side ships on it. It's like the boa handcuff shit. It's just huge. Okay, I got you. Wait, so Clothith could just leave at any point? Now that the Basilisk is gone, there's nothing like physically damaging Clothith's ship that prevents her from leaving?
The thing preventing her is the dragon turtle. The basilisk was how they planned on getting off the island.
That's what it was. Not that the Basilisk guarded the... Okay. That right. We gotta do something about that. But first, Hator's dick and balls comes before the dragon turtle.
I just shoot you again.
That was an internal dialogue, but I'll take the shot. So do I go unconscious?
No, if it was internal, Rog wouldn't have any reason to shoot you.
It's just funny to think I'm fixating more on him per session than the dragon turtle, the ever-present fucking...
The ever-present threat, not this island.
Mm-hmm. Note to self, wait till Kator goes to bed. I don't believe him. That might be too far even for a fucking joke, dude.
Make a persuasion check, I would say.
Me to fucking
No, not
use a...
you.
Oh. It's like I'll use a jeweler's kit to fucking stare at his dick.
Yeah, I would like Saris to make a persuasion check.
You want me to make a persuasion check?
Persuasion check.
Okay.
Like, present me your best case why you should have it.
Because finders keepers.
You see Soro goes, true?
See?
True.
I just do like a little side glare to Sora.
Bombastic
She's not
side eye.
wrong.
You really are a pirate. I unlock the sword, well, my lock at least, and then I throw it over to her.
Eris catches it. And she looks at it, she's like, "Are you okay?" She talked to the sword. Like some crazy person.
I feel like the one who should be asking that is me to you.
Eris, you hear... The voice sounds a bit more distant now. Just says, get this shit off of me.
Okay.
Me when I
Eris
get
is
home
gonna
from
listen to that and
work.
Start taking the stuff off with the sword, or trying to at least.
Yeah, I'm mislocked. Unless you have thieves' tools.
I would assume the goblins did it, so they probably didn't do it well.
What was the roll again?
Thieves' tools?
Thieves. So.
Do you have thieves' tools in your
Cool
inventory?
thing is, I do not have thieves' tools.
Cannot get the lock off.
Morphin?
How
Eris
do you?
bats her eyes at Morphin.
She puppy dogs me. What's up?
Can you unlock the sword?
I can sure try, but my doctor recommends that I do calisthenics before I do any lockpicking. I fucking hit him with
Sure,
the.
sort of pipes up. So nobody saw her talk to it, which is cool. Okay, I was on her side like 10 seconds ago, and I'm rapidly changing my mind. When she talked to the sword.
Yeah, that's great, sweetie. I'll take a double pistachio if you're going. I do like some YMCA stretches.
What even is that?
I do some left, right. If you know,
Are we
you know.
sure? Is this the crazy one? Are we sure?
And after some Mac Daddy stretches and some no longer tight glutes, I fucking bam in one. Don't sweat the technique. Every time. It works 30% of the time.
I'm just going to like take Sorrel to the side.
Is everybody insane? Why are we just giving? What is happening here?
I pull out a coin he gave me.
Yeah.
This coin summons the one who wants that sword. That sword is attuned to Eris. As long as it's attuned to Eris, we cannot get rid of it.
Okay.
I mean, like tuned like a harp. I'm like right next to him.
How do we unattune her?
I don't know.
So we just let her have the so we want her to not have the sword, and so you gave her the sword. I'm real lost here, sis.
I assume one of the ways to break the contract or the attunement is to kill those three.
What?
The ones that
Okay.
command her. No, the ones that the force behind it commands her to hate. I don't know. The identify spell did not give me all the deeds.
What? You sound insane.
Look, when you know magic, it kinda just comes with the territory.
Okay. Okay.
So I just want to squish his cheeks. I'm going to keep hold of this coin. And as long as no one else gets it, it should be fine.
I still don't get it. But hey, she's not stabbing me.
Not yet. I suggest, like, look over.
What's that mean, huh? What's that mean? What is it? You just start walking on?
It's only going to get worse.
That is the most ominous thing you could have said.
Because I didn't say only after it gets worse.
That's not better. You're really not great at these pep talks, sis. I gotta be. I'm more scared now than I was before.
Good. That fear will
It's
keep
not
you
good.
alive.
No, that sucks.
And just
Can
like, I
we-
just hug him and I just like walk off.
Okay.
I feel like Rose's character would give him that like shitty side hug. Like, all right, good talk, get out. Fucking.
As you walk off, you see he just mutters, I kind of miss being in jail.
Jail was fun.
You go over and rejoin the group?
You know, Sorrel, it seems like just yesterday you and I were in prison.
The silence was deafening.
Is there more to that thought, or was that it? You just wanted to make a statement?
Can a bitch reminisce?
Cool. I'm gonna go do something else, and he walks off.
Can I have one of those?
What?
Can I have one of those?
What? One of what?
Those coins.
What? My money?
No, the one you stole. Can I have one of those?
I didn't steal shit. And he starts walking off.
You definitely did.
Nope.
It's in your sneaky pocket.
Sneaky pocket.
Yeah, he's got like
He wanders out of earshot.
he's got like a duck ass pocket where it's like multiple different like dead ends and stuff, and he thinks he's slick.
No, I just told you he spread it out between the folds of his clothes. No,
Oh, I thought he had. I see what you're saying. It's funny. The old folding the clothes, hiding the coins, huh?
Yes. Um.
What happens when you grab the sword?
I grab the sword. I mean, she's gonna start talking to the sword again.
Right.
She looks at the sword. She's like, "You know, I never did ask your name."
Retributor.
Retributor. Okay.
I'm sorry. Is there a I heard you earlier. I want to be clear. I'm not trapped in this sword. I am this
Oh,
sword.
you are the sword. Okay. Wait. So you were always a sword?
Yes.
You were always a sword.
I've always been this sword. Yes, that's what I was made as. I was made as this sword
Oh.
by my lady of hate.
That's. I don't really feel any connection with you now with no one with actually fully understanding that. I thought you were a person that just got wronged and then got and
We
got
sorted that out.
put into a sword. Can we rewind our whole contract thing? Is there like a clause for me to get out of it?
What fucking contract are you on about? I'm a sword. You use me to kill things. There's no contract.
I love how everyone's just having a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Are you pussying out? What's happening here?
I'm realizing that you're not who I thought you were or what you were, and I feel dumb and Rock, how do you unattune to something?
God, you're just describing my last relationship up.
No offense, Kator.
It's too good.
Because, like, I do want to still stab Morphin. Because it'd be kind of funny. But...
It does seem kind of funny.
But he's also kind of been pretty nice lately, so... I don't know. But the sword, it's just a sword. I thought it was, like, some person that, what's his name? Fucked over. It's just a sword. Swords are always gonna want to kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you unattune from something? Rock. I don't want this anymore. I changed my mind.
I just pulled out a book. Hold on. Okay. Do you want a meta answer or do you want a
Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
wrong answer? Typically, I would say just ignore it, and it should go away.
Is that how your last relationship turned out?
I don't want to talk about
Hear that, Kator? Words of
Okay, so-
encouragement and good communication.
Ignore it. Eris
You
starts like wrapping the sword back up.
You do like the nonchalant cartoon whistle. You got plenty of practice ignoring stuff.
Alternatively, you could talk to it, as crazy as it sounds, and it should go away.
Reason with it.
It's like,
No, you see, I was talking to it and
they'll be meaner to it, is what I'm saying.
being Rog, you know I can't do that.
You stabbed him just fine.
Okay, that's morphin. That's something completely different. That's completely different. This is an animate object that has sentience somehow. Yeah. Here, just wrap it up. I need to take a walk.
You see Kator holds up his hand. I have a suggestion.
What would that be?
He holds out his hand and casts banishment on the sword.
Okay.
That would
yeah.
work. That would most definitely work.
We don't need it anymore, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Good.
What does Vashrin do? Hold on.
It banishes a creature to another plane.
Is it
Does
a
that thing
creature?
work on like bunions and warts?
It is a sentient sword.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. You should read the whole spell.
It's gone.
To a harmless demi-plane. And the target's incapacitated. Nearest unmarked spaces. Did it make a faint popping noise?
Yep.
Returning to its home plane. The lens for when it has passed. The target reappears in the space to the left or the nearest unoccupied space to the space occupied. Oh. So that's what it does. Okay.
I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
That's gonna... Yeah, I don't know how to follow up on that.
Good sash, yay.
I think that went pretty good.
To be clear, if you guys want Kator to not banish it so you can give it to Vaughn, he can still do that for the next minute.
Yeah.
Or Vath, no. I did what Sarah did, where she keeps calling the wrong NPCs. Wait, no, it is Vaughn. God damn, why did I give two characters V names? The same arc.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it is Vaughn, and Vath is the changeling. I'm gonna go pee real quick.